Hey, yo, what up? What's poppin', y'all? Good afternoon. Happy Monday. What's wrong with me? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is Tuesday. It is February 21st, 2023. This is another live edition of the Raw Rundown here on the Around the Point Network. What is going on, everyone? I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. I am Steve. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hey! And of course, we're joined by the good brother all the way from Detroit. He is the pride of Detroit. Big Mike. What's up, man? How are you?
Not much, Steve. Not much. Just chilling, on
Just
this Tuesday afternoon. Hmm,
yes. I got the Champions League going on right now. Real Madrid is losing. I need them to win or tie. It's all I need right now. It's still early in the game, but that's beside the point. That's no here or there. Ah, you got your water there. Me too, man. I got my Poland Spring. I'm pretty sure Triple H will be proud of this, if that makes, any sense at all. But hopefully it's been a good day for you so far, Mike, and everyone tuning in right now. It's a wonderful afternoon here in the neighborhood. Uh it, it's like it's like February's almost over, right? And we're already getting this warm weather over here.
hmm Yeah,
I don't know how it is right now in Detroit, but over here right now, we're getting this nice warm weather. I appreciate it.
I'll tell you what. It's a better weather week than last week. We had a little bit of snow. It was pretty cold. I think that was probably the last little bit, and it's looking kind of nice. It was a little chilly, but yeah, better weather hopefully coming our way. Yeah, it's nice and sunny so far.
Yes, it is. Like again, we're like what 7 days away until March hits basically, and feels like the weather is getting better over here, and I like that. I really do. Like yesterday, I had to do some errands after we went live on the air. Right, had to do some errands, and I went outside. I had shorts on, bro.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I mean, I got on shorts now, but I'm not doing that outside.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But I was wearing shorts, so there was that. But what's going on, everyone in the chat? Dolores, how are you, Mama? Hope everything is well with you. We have Palu in the chat. What's up, guys? What's going on, Palu? We have Frantic World. What's up, Steven? Big Mike in chat. Hope everyone in general is doing good. But listen, if you guys are new to the Around the Point Network, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below. Try to get this popping, get this growing and stuff. And it wouldn't be without you guys, you know. So hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, be notified when we go live almost every day. We go live almost every day. Um, and also hit the thumbs up. It does help out the show in the long run and all that stuff. But in case you missed it yesterday, myself, Big Mike, and Caden, who was supposed to be sick, right? He wasn't feeling good and he decided to come in anyway. We even had Chase Covington on for Steve's Kitchen. We talked about everything that
Mhm.
happened at Elimination Chamber, everything that happened at Battle in the Valley, and of course, the news regarding Kenny Omega being WWE bound. So if you missed that, whenever you get a chance, go back in the archives of this channel and you can see it there and all that stuff. And I think it should be already on the playlist. Well, it is what it is. But Big Mike, we are here to recap WWE Monday Night Dynamite.
Exactly.
WWE Monday Night Dynamite was live last night. From I believe they were in Ottawa,
Yeah, they were in Ottawa, Canada.
Ottawa, Canada. So yes, I know it's Monday Night Raw, but I will be honest, man. It felt like I was watching an episode of AEW Dynamite.
Yeah, this was not the best Raw that we've seen in the past weeks. It's been a bad Raw. I don't even. I think what a couple weeks ago it was kind of bad, but it hasn't been. Well, not even a couple weeks, like a handful of weeks ago, it's been bad. But um, yeah, this is a bad Raw in a while. Huh?
Yeah, you know what? It happens. You're gonna get these good Raws. weeks in successions, right? But there's always going to be that one Raw that's not going to hit. And oh my God, almost wow, Salah, what were you thinking? That's beside the point, though. Um, yeah, man, I feel like every Raw, I mean, every Raw, it just doesn't. Not every Raw, but there's always be that one Raw that doesn't hit, Mike. Um,
Mm-hmm.
After Paul Cody's segment, you could have changed the channel. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I
Mm-hmm.
fell asleep just as before the main event.
Oh yeah, right at the Theory and
No,
Edge.
before the match even happened, I crashed. Next thing I know, I wake up and I got the TV on and they're playing some advertisements. Like after a certain hour, like the USA Network or any other channel, they'll play like advertisement after advertisement after advertisement, right?
Yeah,
Advertisement. That's
yeah.
what I had on basically.
Basically, huh?
Like shit. I'm like, God damn, I would knock the fuck out, you know.
I've been
Um,
there before.
what's up, Safet? How you doing? Um, Frantic Girl writes here. So I guess Vince is back booking the shows, huh?
I guess so. It kind
I
of feel like it to me.
It feels like it feels like the old man is back. Don't know how to feel about it to be honest here, but the old man is back for now. I don't know. We don't know. I don't want to speculate and say that he is. I know there was
Yeah.
reports that he was involved in the creative of the main event of Elimination Chamber.
Uh,
But I'll let you guys in the chat let us know did you enjoy Raw or not, what have you. Mike,
yeah.
um, I was gonna ask you. See, I already know the answer to this already. I was gonna ask you your thoughts on Monday Night Raw, but we're both in agreement.
We already went through
We
that.
went through that already. It was a shit show. It was like no, listen, it wasn't a shit show. It just wasn't it.
Yeah, it wasn't it. It was a bad show. I wouldn't even
Wow.
call this a filler episode because you know what filler episodes feels like. This is your first Raw after a good pay-per-view. Like it was supposed to have been a couple big moments on this show, which I guess if you think about it, I guess it did with the beginning of the show. If you want to get into that, Steve.
Yes, that is very true. Um, but I'll say overall, again, they're adding another layer to the main event of WrestleMania, right? There's a
Yeah.
lot of people, like, I don't know, like they're believing that something can happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the moment, right? If you're in the moment, you gotta create that moment. Some shit like that I heard today.
Create that moment.
Yeah, I heard your boy something about creating a moment. One of these armchair bookings that I heard today. Um, Dave Meltzer said Vince gave input on the main event this past Saturday night. So I've heard. But yeah, Real Madrid are now shit in the bed. They go to the parlay. It's over. Um, it's a wrap. Um, Dolores right here. It was in the middle for me, but after the past 2 years, 2 plus years of super horrible Raws, I'll take an okay. That's fine. That's fine. So this was again the post chamber. You know, we're
Mm-hmm.
at there's no more pay per views coming up after. There's no more pay per view. So you are wondering, gee, what's gonna happen, man? What's gonna go down, right? The excitement's there, right? And we opened the show with, if I'm getting the notes here, we opened the show with Sami Zayn,
Mm-hmm.
and he explained that he feels gratitude towards the audience for the reaction they've given him, and he's also filled with guilt for failing at the Elimination Chamber event. Zayn said that he learned that the story is never over in WWE. He calls out Kevin Owens, and Owens pretty, he makes his way down to the ring to confront Sammy. And basically, you can imagine, right? The whole, thanking him and apologizing for everything that he's caused, right? The whole friction between them and all that stuff. And basically, that, Kevin Owens was right,
Mm-hmm.
right? Uh, and that they shared the common mission, and that is taking down the bloodline. And he says that he and Kevin can take down the bloodline together. That seemed easy, right? Like that seems like
Yeah.
that seems easy. Yeah, but them to get together, take down the bloodline. But Kevin knows, like, hold my beer, hold up, hold up, hold up. I didn't do it for you. I did it because his family was there, his family,
Mhm.
and he also did it for also Sammy's family.
Mhm.
'Cause he didn't want his family, that being Sammy's family, to see what Kevin Owens' family saw at the Royal Rumble.
Mhm.
And that a couple of months ago when he said that he was done with Sammy teaming up with him, everything to do with him, he still means that. Till this very day, he still means that. And that, hey, if you want to take out the bloodline, he can
Mhm.
ask his buddy Jay. And he walked away.
Now, remember I said yesterday that I feel like we're about to get something dumb
Yes.
with this storyline, like say Kevin Owens turns heel. This was sort of what I said yesterday, almost coming to fruition. Like he didn't fully turn heel, but he basically was like, "Dude, leave me alone after this because you don't know what you want." That's
Yes.
that's basically what he said,
Pretty much, yeah.
and it's like, wow, it's like he stopped you from getting murdered. He left something good and stopped you from getting murdered and got murdered himself for you. And he was like, nah, screw you, dude.
Yeah. Precisely. Precisely. That's what he said,
In a
basically.
sense, I get it, and in a sense, I don't get it. It's like, why even like we've said like, oh, it's probably gonna be a tag team match between Kevin Owens, Sami
And
Zayn, and the Usos. Now
yes.
it doesn't look like that.
No, I think we're gonna get there. I just think Kevin Owens is playing hardball right now. Like we've seen this before, like in TVs and movies, where you know
Yeah,
the fool me once, and I'm not gonna fall for it again.
yeah. I get you, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like something. I don't know. Maybe we'll get there. This is just one part of the chain. Let's see what SmackDown brings. Maybe they'll continue it on SmackDown and see if he'll try and get somebody on his side, or
Yeah,
who knows?
I mean,
Who
I think
knows?
eventually it's gonna lead to Kevin Owens. It's gonna lead to them. But I've heard people say, "Oh, WWE," because the way it seemed like people just want Sammy in the main event, right? It
I
seems
don't
like
want to pigeonhole. I
I
mean,
don't listen. I said
if
this
this is
before.
if this is a sign towards him getting
Yes, yes,
if this is a sign of him getting hot shotted into the main event and making it a triple threat, then I don't
yes,
know if I want that. I'd rather have seen him try and get the title at Elimination Chamber and just seeing that, other than him getting hot shotted into a triple threat in the main event. I feel like this is it's so much bigger than
yes.
Sami Zayn. You
Absolutely.
know,
It's much bigger. It is much bigger. But
like
I
he's a
guess
part of the story. He's a part of the story, but I feel like it's just
like
he's a piece, but he's not the ultimate piece.
yes, like I've had people that again, I have people at work that know I watch wrestling, right? And they watch, but
Mm-hmm.
they're more like casual viewers, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not like the hardcore of hardcore. Like if I were to give them a quiz on New Japan, they probably would fail. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna fail, right? But they were telling me, "Hey man, Saturday was crazy. You were right, man. The main event's gonna be Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. It's gonna be great, right? All that shit, right?" And then he was like, "Oh, but I don't. But I do think, though. I do think that Sami Zayn might get added to the main event. Cause it just seems so perfect and shit. I'm like,
Mhm.
listen, bro. I keep telling them, like, listen, they're gonna stay the course. They stay the course.
Mhm.
But there's that. Um, reading some comments here. The Lord's right here. Like I said last night, KO is that person who borrows cash but gets mad after you see them shopping and ask for your money. KO is petty. Um, he tried to tell him to mess with Roman. He got his butt kicked. Tried to save his friend to break up the bloodline. Sammy get beat and then want to link up. Nope. Absolutely. So far right here, Sammy in the main event with Cody and Roman is a bad idea, and the fans will turn on Cody just like before. No, just that I just think we're not gonna Lex Luger's Cody Rhodes. We're not doing that. This isn't WrestleMania 10. You're not gonna have Roman wrestle 2 nights. It's not happening, right? Um, but yeah, I thought that was great because again, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get Kevin Owens and Sammy together. It's gonna happen.
Mhm.
you know. But again, it's like I said on Kitchen yesterday. Everyone was expecting, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to make up on Saturday night, right? Hug it out in Montreal, get that moment. People were expecting what's it called? People were expecting Jey Uso to turn on Sami Zayn, right? But
Right.
you got to remember, there's still 5 weeks of television to build.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Every week is almost like a chain. We got one piece of the chain tonight. Let's see what they connect. Try and connect to make one big chain Friday, and then another chain begins Monday again. Let's see
Yeah.
where it goes with this story.
So I tell us to
But
everybody,
we
man.
ultimately I ultimately think that I don't know. I don't know. I think it'll probably happen. But after what we saw on this show, where we thought they were going to go in a direction, they ultimately didn't go in that direction.
It's like I tell everyone, y'all gotta let the shit ride out, man. You gotta let it ride out. You have
Yeah.
to let this whole thing ride out and just play out for what it is, man. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was almost a goal by Liverpool. Um, but I look forward to seeing where this is going. So Kevin Owens leaves, right? He leaves, right? He bounces away, right? Look at that. He leaves, man. Leaves his homeboy hanging. Question, Mike, what is Sami Zayn wearing on his feet, yo? They'll look like something you would see at the at the
I don't know.
something you would see at the Dick Sporting Goods. Anyway. Kevin Owens is leaving, right? He doesn't want no part of it. No part of it at all. And then Sammy's leaving and he gets attacked by Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin attacks him.
Yeah.
Fucking Baron fucking Corbin, yo. Can you
Yeah.
believe it? Can you believe this shit, man? Can you believe this shit? And he basically again he comes in, he attacks him, right? Um um and they're brawling, right? They're brawling, right? And Corbin starts to cut a promo on Sammy during the after the commercial break. Adam Pierce allows Sammy to get in the ring to make the match official. They have a match, and for what it's worth, dude, it wasn't a bad match. It's something that you would see on TV, right, on a normal base. Like they've had matches before, right?
Yeah. I mean, we did see this on TV, Steve.
Exactly. But I'm saying, like back in the day, like it's your usual shtick here, right? Baron Corbin gets the offense, Sammy makes his comeback, right? We've seen this before, right?
Yeah. Typical heel baby face work.
Exactly. And also factor in, hey, you want to give Sammy some momentum again after losing, being that this story is kind of involving Sami Zayn as well. So there you go with
Yeah.
that. You know, um, when it was all said and done, Sami Zayn got the win, as expected.
Right. Right. I mean, the match was there. I mean, it happened. You know.
Mike, you cheeking. Mike, you checking yourself out? What's going on, bro?
No, I was just looking at my hairline because
You
my hair
too,
looks weird on this side.
bro. You think that's bad, bro? Look at this. Bro, I need a
Yeah.
haircut, bro. Oof. I'm telling you now, man. My barber, yo,
You thinking
come
about
from.
growing it out again?
No, hell no, bro. Those days are over. Those days of me like what the man bun?
No, not the man bun, but like having like a curly top.
Nah, those days are over, buddy. Those days are over.
No, like a fade curly top.
Nah, not even. The thing is, dude, you gotta understand. Like my family, dude. Once we hit our 30s, we start balding out. So I already know what time. By the time I'm 35, I'm at a little island in the back of my head, and that's when I'm gonna just start. So that's when I'll start shaving it off completely. But yeah, I mean, that was their match basically, right? And
Yeah.
again, Baron Corbin did point out he's the last guy to beat Roman Reigns, the last person. Once again, they
Yeah.
acknowledged it.
Yeah, he's the last guy to beat Roman Reigns. I mean, I don't know what they doing with Baron Corbin. You know, I really don't care what they're doing with Baron Corbin. They better not be doing what I think they're doing with Baron Corbin, even though he's taking L's. But
You want to see
yeah,
bum Corbin again? You want to see bum ass Baron Corbin,
yeah, I want to see bum ass Baron Corbin. But a
struggling
little
Corbin?
part of me wants to see the Lone Wolf come back.
You want to see Baron Corbin on food stamps again? That's what you want to see. Not even food.
That
Yeah, reject getting food stamp rejected. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, yeah, but I also want to see Lone Wolf Baron Corbin. I want to see that Baron Corbin come back.
I want to see.
Not him growing his hair out, but like bring the
That's not
gimmick
happening.
back.
That ain't happening. Him
Bring the
growing his
gimmick
hair.
back.
Him growing out his hair. Oh, buddy, that ain't happening. Forget about. You can forget about that. However, I will say, what I want to see them do with Baron Corbin is bring back his old theme song. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bring the. I want them to
I
bring that
like
back.
the other one, the dun, 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 dun. I like that one.
No, no, you know what? 'Cause that was the last Mike Johnson worked song in WWE, to
Yeah, I
my
know.
understanding. So
Yeah, I know. That's why it's so good. You know, him walking in the white light and it turns red, walking in the other white light turns red. Is good song.
yeah.
That
So
song was great.
so we'll see how that goes. I mean, we'll see what they do with Baron Corbin. I mean, because right now he had nothing going on, unless you want him to win a fucking battle royal at WrestleMania, right?
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Probably so. Um, we got to hear from Rhea Ripley. Ripley says she's moving on from Elimination Chamber and focus entirely on Charlotte Flair. This was like a sit down interview, right?
Hmm.
Between her and Dominic, right? Mommy, of
Hmm.
course, right?
Yeah.
Fucking mommy, looking like a hot tamale, right?
Hmm.
And Ripley says Charlotte can continue to live in 2020 if she feels like it, but now she is the best woman here. Ripley says she doesn't make the same mistakes twice. Ripley says that her place is on top of Charlotte's crumbled queendom. Both Ripley and Dominic Mysterio say they will be on SmackDown this Friday. Okay, if they're going to be on SmackDown this Friday, good, good.
Yeah.
But you also need to plant the seeds for Dominic versus Ray.
Yeah.
And
If that's what they're gonna do.
I hope they do, man. Because listen, I love these video that they do. Dominic and Ray on Thanksgiving, Dominic and Ray on Christmas, Dominic and Ray on Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
Dominic and Ray racing the little go karts. I like that too. The NASCAR shit, right? Even though I'm not into
Yeah.
NASCAR. You know what I want to
Um,
see?
my
Dominic and
favorite
Ray
one
on
was the
Cinco. I want to see them on Cinco de Mayo.
yeah.
You know,
But I like the Valentine's Day one when they walked into the restaurant and he was like, oh, he was like, yeah, I was taught to make this wine in the toilets in prison. She's like, no, we'll get you good wine. She was like, we'll
Bruno,
get you good wine.
Bruno, hell yeah. Um, so let's see where that goes to. But again, I love that they're going again. They're reminding everyone, yeah, they had a match in 2020, and the pandemic mania,
Hmm.
and she's not the same person. And she's not. She's
No,
not.
she's not. I would have liked for them to get the win.
Of
You
course, but
know,
at the same time, come on, it's Charlotte
it's a
Flair.
tag
Come on,
team match. Yeah, it's a tag team match. I get it. But
that
no,
that too.
I was talking about the elimination chamber because like this is the first L off of her
Yeah.
Royal Rumble win. You need her to have momentum
Did
going
she
into the.
get?
I mean, they made her look strong,
Did
but
she get? But she didn't get pinned though, right? It was
yeah,
Finn
she didn't
Balor
get
who got.
pinned. It was Finn Balor that got pinned.
Yes. But what about Cross? I'm sorry, buddy. I love carrying Cross, right? But my man is cold as ice right now.
Yeah, I like Karrion Cross too. He's another one of those guys that's like, man, they need to do something with him. Like they bought him back and they really haven't given him anything like that other than what the Drew McIntyre feud.
But
That
she
was
won.
okay.
But she
He
won the
won that feud, yeah, and sent him straight to the tag division.
mixed tag division. What the hell are you talking about? The mixed tag division.
I'm talking about Drew.
Oh, that too. That too. The Brawling Brutes, right? Oh, my bad. The Banger Bro. The Banger Bros, right?
Hmm.
Which is a funny name still to this very fucking day. Um, but guys, you got a question for us too? Let drop your questions as well. All right. Um,
Oh yeah,
from
Ray versus Cross is a storyline still.
I
Oh,
know, but come on, you know where they're gonna be going eventually. You know where they're moving to eventually. Come on, you know the vibe, man. Come on, right? Um, from there we get footage of Logan Paul calling Seth Rollins the U.S. title at Chamber, right? Footage followed by of Edge accepting Theory's open challenge from the press conference. Kathy Kelly interview Austin Theory, and he's mad that John Cena's return on March 6th, which, by the way, they did say, right? They did say,
hmm.
you know, doot, 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 doot,
Hmm.
doot, 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 doot. He's returning on March 6th from BT
Yeah,
Sports. Yeah.
this is my goat right here.
Oh, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. That's very honorable of you.
No,
Thank you, Mike.
I was pointing at this guy right here. Hold up, I was pointing at this guy. This guy
Don't let the
right
tribal
here.
chief hear you say that, Big Mike. Don't let the tribal
Uh,
chief say. Don't let the tribal chief hear you say that. Now, come on, now.
no, the tribal chief knows how I feel about him. That's my guy.
Even though he's balding already, my
Yeah.
man getting old as dirt. Anyway, he's coming back, and Theory's feeling some type of way about it, right? Holy sh! That's 2 weeks from now. I'm about to say that's next week, but no, it's not. No, it's not.
It's 2 weeks
And
from
that
now.
he will. Ugh, he met the scene will return on March 6th, and it has all the headlines and say that tonight he will beat a Hall of Famer and go on to WrestleMania. So they're planting the seeds as well with Cena in Theory, which I think is great.
Hmm.
I remember, and I said this before, like, yo, I remember watching Austin Theory and Evolve many years ago,
Yeah.
and they tied the game, and now here we are, years later, and he's gonna have a match with John Cena at WrestleMania.
Hmm. Which is cause aren't there like slight comparisons to both of them?
I mean, the look, right? I mean, when Cena came in, remember he had the trunks,
Yeah.
the little trunks, and the fucking boots, and the hairstyle. Theory, kind of the same thing, right? The trunk, the boot, the hairstyle, just not rapping. You know?
Yeah. I mean, Theory doesn't have that swag that Cena had in the beginning of his career. I don't know when I stopped, and this is a sidebar right here. When I stopped watching wrestling, I think it was like like late '07, early '08, and then I think I like peeked in to see what was going on, and seen like in 2010. And Cena was wearing these different color shirts, and he wasn't wearing Reeboks no more, and all that stuff. And I was like, what happened to my guy? I was like, what happened to Cena? Like, he
Yeah.
just looks like a regular white dude now. Like, what happened to him? Like, he ain't got no swag no more.
John Cena's the GOAT, if not definitely top three. Why does John Cena look old in this picture? Because he's getting
Because he's
older.
old.
And
He's
I
40
appre-
what? He's
and, li-
45?
and listen, I appreciate WWE. I appreciate them not updating this photo at all.
Yeah.
Like right there, you see the wrinkles, you see everything in Cena right there, and I appreciate that 100%. Okay, just keep that in mind. I appreciate that, and John and what they did with their in that John Cena photo, 100%. But that being said, that's what's happening, and I look forward to see what happens on Monday when those two have their little well, whenever it happens, right? I guess on the 6th, right? The night after Revolution. Braun
Yeah.
Breaker needs a call up probably on the Raw after Mania. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. CPZ writes here, seen as the GOAT of the WWE, not WWF. Okay. Can agree with that too. From there we get Dolph Ziggler and Mustafa Ali.
This match was weird.
I'm watching this match, bro, and you know what it is, man? It's like the mighty has fallen in Dolph Ziggler. You get that vibe, man? Like, and listen, I get it. Dolph Ziggler is a good is a good worker, all the fuck you want. But it's like he's coming out there and he's doing all the shit that he was doing like in 2014. That they hear you shaking his hip, doing the shit with the with his jacket and shit. Like, bruh, it's 2023, buddy. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. I mean,
By
it's
the way,
crazy.
this is from earlier. This is when Sami Zayn wrestled Baron Corbin. But there you go.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, they got this. They're pretty much doing the same thing. I don't know what they're doing with Is it Mustafa or is it Mustafa? Which one is
Mustafa,
it? Is
Mufasa, Mustafa.
is
Mus-
Mustafa? Okay, I'll say Mustafa just for respect. They're trying to I guess get some steam behind Mustafa again. I don't know. Like every time they try and put steam behind him, something bad happens and somebody steals his steam and then they win the WWE championship. But I don't know, man. I gave two craps about this match and whatever they had going on backstage, and I can still give two craps. I don't care about this at all.
Oh, I hear you, man. I hear you 100% on that. Um, but there you go with that, man. I mean, they had their match, and guess what happened, dude? Mustafa got the win.
One with a fruit roll up.
Yes. Can WWE let Ali go now? Why? Why would you let him go now? Why? Here's the thing about it. Like, yo, at the end of the day, um, help me out here, Mike.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think the dude is happy where he is.
Yes. What
Um,
do you want him to go? Do you want him to like what appear on Dark Elevation or Dark
Cause yeah,
and
if you want him to go to AEW, it's just
and
too crowded over there right now.
clutter a roster, or go to
Yeah,
Impact and kill it with Trey Miguel, or do you want him to go to like the indie scene and wrestle fucking I don't know whoever Mabob is and Joe Schmo, and that's cool and all. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, you know. Ali is not it, and I agree. It depends though, you know what I mean. I just feel like again with him, that his time has come and gone too. I remember 2018. Remember in 2018 that remember him and Cedric Alexander had that match at WrestleMania on the pre-show of all things,
mm-hmm,
but they had their moment and
mm-hmm.
everyone was begging for that to open the show
Yeah, they wanted it on the main card.
and they never did. Can Dolph Ziggler go to AEW? No. I mean
He could, but
he
he
could.
would be. He
Do you
would be
dark
number. He
bound?
would be number 15,042.
Yes. Shocked Ali wasn't released a long time ago. Ali gives me Activision vibes. Yeah, me too. Him and Trey Miguel would kill it. You know,
Yeah,
or him and Mike Bailey.
yeah.
If
Speak.
Dolph Ziggler, yeah, if Dolph goes to AEW, he can do skits with his brother. Oh God, those skits are the bleeding shits. Those skits on being the elite. First of all, being the elite is utter dog shit now. It's dog shit.
I
I don't.
haven't watched
Nah,
Being the
listen,
Elite
listen,
since.
listen. I can't have you. Can't y'all can't tell me with a straight face that being the elite is entertaining in 2023. You can't. It's utter dog shit now.
I
It's the
haven't
same.
watched that since they killed Adam Cole off. Oh,
Nah, bro. It's not the same. Like, yo, ever since you know what it was too, I missed some of the skits they did before back in the day. This is before AEW. And I
mm-hmm.
know why they can't do it anymore because of people being canceled and all that shit. But it is what it is, right? Ali asked to be let go on Twitter, which is not the way to do it. I'm sorry. That's unprofessional as shit to ask on Twitter to be let go. And it didn't work out. Ali scream PWG weekend award type of guy. Yes, he does. In 2023, it's bad before it was good. Yeah. So there was that. They had their match. Ali got the win, right? From there, we get Cody Rhodes. You know, we get the Road Coaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh. And what I've noticed with Cody Rhodes now, and they're doing it, man, every single night.
So,
So, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about?
yeah.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
When they're in Milwaukee,
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
when they're in New York,
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
when they're in Alabama,
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
when they're in Florida,
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
when Cody goes to the chicken shack,
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
when Cody's in the bedroom with Brandy.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
You see what I mean? And again, I'm surprised that listen, if this was AEW, that would have been a T-shirt already.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, when he did that the first time in AEW, that was like one of his last appearances.
Yes, it was. That should be a T-shirt by now, if not already. Uh-oh. Oh wow, he blocked it. He
Yeah, but
blocked it.
Cody was getting ready to talk after his so what do you guys want to talk about? But he didn't finish it. He was like, so, and it was, ladies and gentlemen,
Paul
my
Heyman.
name is Paul Heyman.
Well, good sir,
And he
if you will.
interrupted.
Well, good sir, if you will. My name is Paul Heyman. If you will, good sir. And I love how he's holding Roman's titles. I love how
Yeah,
I love how he has the neck brace on, but the microphone is right there on the neck brace.
yeah, so you can hear him loud and clear.
You know, oh, he's backstage, right? And then Cody,
Uh-huh.
like, I love how Cody's like, oh, Mr. Heyman, please just come to the ring. People want to hear you in the ring, right?
All right.
And then Paul Heyman lets Cody have it. Yo.
Yes, he
He
did.
he let Cody have it. Talks about, hey, you want to be champion, but do you really want to be champion?
Yeah.
Do you,
And he
do you
went through the criteria of being world champion, what Roman
yes.
does. Multiply this by 20 days. You got to do this. Multiply this by 30 days. You want to do this. You're already on the road for 255 days, and then you want to add these many days on away from your wife and kid.
And I loved it. I thought that was great. And you could look in Cody's face like it was like it got to him,
Hmm.
right? Again, everything else would not gotten him, but the moment that Paul talked about his wife and his daughter
Hmm.
and how Paul Heyman is single.
Yep. He was like, the tribal chief Roman Reigns is a happily married man, but I'm not. It's like, whoa, Mr. Heyman, what are you talking about?
Maybe he's down, man. Maybe he gets down. But there was that. You see Cody's face, like, yeah, he's ready to go off, and he tells Roman, like, listen, don't ever send them again. If something
Yeah.
you gotta say, you say it to me. Again, I love. See, yeah, no, Mike really into that video game, huh?
I'm engaging.
But you're focusing into that game. You try to beat the high score. You try to break the record, man. Pause.
No.
LOL. Cody said his merch totally sold out and apologized for it, and said they'll bring more next time.
He has to be like the number one merch
That
seller or number two.
catchphrase, that catchphrase ain't it for WWE though.
What? So what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. It's like I said before, man. Cody Rhodes, man, when he walked into the barbershop,
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
when he walks into Chick-fil-A on a Saturday,
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
when he gets interviewed for 106 in Park, if they still do the show.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
What you looking for, Mike?
Nothing.
I thought you were looking for something, bro. Oh man.
No.
But meanwhile, some other people will say,
That's fucking bullshit.
But there was that, and I love this segment. I thought it was fucking great. I thought it was awesome, right? From there, we get Asuka versus Nikki Cross. Now, before this, right, there was like a backstage segment. I want to say, I don't know, it was after or before, but with Candice LeRae, and they asked about Johnny, what
It
happened.
was after. It was after. That was after the match.
I'll get this out of the way now. Okay, fuck it.
Yeah. I know what you were talking about, but it's after that match.
And Candice is being stalked by Nikki Cross for the last couple of weeks. Wherever Candice goes, so is Nikki. And Candice was tired of it, so she goes up, she chases her down, stops her, and wants to know why. Why is she doing this, right? Why is she doing this to her, right? All she basically wants to know. And Nikki goes to her and says, all her friends that she had are gone. In a sad, silent voice. I don't know what this means, man. Does it mean that is Candice going to join the dark side? Are they going to form something? I mean, to be fair, when you think about it, right? Alexa Bliss is still on the roster.
Yeah.
They're still on the same brand.
Yeah. Where has she been? Where has she been? She hasn't been on Raw in 2 weeks. Huh?
I know. Everyone's on the road to WrestleMania, doing the work, embracing the grind, going on the road. Meanwhile, Alexa Bliss is like,
I'm not gonna be here.
it happens. You think Brandy is coming?
No.
It's funny. I know in our group chat they had someone played the clip of Brandy Rowe where she confronted Jade Cargill that one night on Dynamite.
Yeah. And who said it was open
mic night, bitch? You imagine, yo? Can you imagine, yo?
They just recreate that.
Oh, she's a bitch. Some shit like that. She did Dan Lambert. That is with Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
I don't think I think her wrestling run is over with.
Yeah.
I think, and I don't want to come off like a dick when I say it. Let's be honest here, though. She wasn't really that good in the ring to begin with. Would you agree, Mike?
Yeah.
I feel like you're about to play.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
What do you mean you're not surprised? What do you mean?
I'm not surprised neither that you would say that.
Would you agree though? Like, would you agree? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what does she have to offer? She doesn't really have much to offer. And that sounds even worse for me.
thank you, Alucard. Look at this, yo. Nikki just turned on Piper months ago, and Piper's still there. Yeah, another one of her friends that's still there.
But didn't they say that so what if this is foreshadowing that the what's the stable that she was in
Sanity?
years ago? Sanity. What if this is foreshadowing that Sanity is coming back? Because Eric Young isn't there anymore in Impact, and they said he's WWE bound.
But I'm sure he is. WWE creative, buddy. WWE creative. He's gonna make an impact over there. He's gonna make
sitting together at the production table.
Hell yeah, they're gonna make a huge impact in creative. Let me tell you, man. Fuck with you or what? They're gonna be creative. That was a nice goal too by Darwin Nunes in the first half. Anyway, Brandy improved all a little. She's been training. You can tell by the videos. I mean, I guess. Yeah, she's married to Big Damo, the former the fuck do they call him in WWE?
It's been that long. I don't remember.
Fuck, yo. Someone in the chat let us know. I forgot. I kind of have it pinned, but it's like I might forgot. I forgot. What do they call Damo in WWE? I forgot, yo. I thought Eric Young died. Damn.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
Say nah. Oh, there you go. Killian Dane. There you go. Killian Dane. Thank you, Frantic World.
Wow. Yeah, that is
Killian Dane.
Oh my God. Yeah. Take us back to 2015. Why don't you?
Didn't Cody Dealer kill him? Oh yeah, Cody Deaner. Cody Deaner, I guess. I think he did. I think. There you go. Yeah. So there was
like some indie stuff.
An Impact. So they did this whole thing where remember when Eric Young died, right?
That segment they do be killing people off on Impact.
They kill motherfuckers over there. They don't give a fuck over there in Impact Wrestling. They gotta listen. Put it this way, right? Let's just keep it 100, okay? Impact Wrestling kills people on their shows, and they still get no fucking buzz. Motherfuckers die on Impact and still get no fucking buzz, yo. For real, think about it, yo. They kill people over there. They push the envelope and they still get no buzz. They still get like what 100,000 viewers a show,
if that.
300,000 if they're lucky.
If that. I thought they was like in the 50s, 70s, and 50s.
Allie died when she went to AEW. And what is WWE going to do with Sanity? Put them against Hit Row? No, put them with the Viking Raiders, yo.
My favorite, and it's morbid to say this, my favorite Impact death is that little kid that got ran over. Richie.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
Oh man. What was that? That was LAX, right?
Yep.
That was LAX versus like OG LAX or something like that.
Sanity can face Legado, the Phantasm hero in the Vikings. Richie! I think of Richie from fucking La Bamba. Richie! That was classic. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. Back to Monday Night Raw, though. What else happened on this show? Asuka got the win, though. She beats Nikki Cross with a double armbar submission. After the match, Bianca Belair comes out, right? Bianca Belair comes out. Remember last Monday, she came out,
And she broke the wrestling Twitter with that outfit last week.
Yeah, she did. So this week, she was very conservative, man. A little bit of covering there,
Yeah, Montez was like,
God is good and all, but not tonight, baby. Not tonight. Not tonight. And they had a stare off, and it looked like, Mox was going to spit. Again, they're pointing at the WrestleMania sign, and it looked like Oscar was going to spit the blue mist, but instead, she just pours it on herself, comes out of her mouth.
Yeah, I guess she was just scaring her. It was a scare tactic.
Yes. We got Mr. Caden Lee in the chat. This Raw was garbage. Weird comment, bud. That's all I can say about that. Weird comment, bud. What's going on, Dean? What's going on, brother? Hello. How are you? So from there, we get Bronson Reed versus not even that. Hold up. My bad. We get Seth freaking Rollins versus The Miz, right? And again, they're talking about Logan Paul and what happened, right?
Before we get into the match, what do you think was in the envelope?
His honestly,
yeah,
his vacation request.
I think that
his W-2.
No, I think it's either one or two things.
Child support checks.
He's married. He's not giving child support. I think it's either him and Maurice are having a kid again, or he's hosting WrestleMania.
Hold up. How old is Mauricio?
Maurice is like 38.
Here, how old is she?
It's like 38.
She's 40, dude.
She's 40.
She's
good.
Bro, she is 40.
She's fine. I remember when she debuted.
Dude, she's 40, dude.
Oh my god. But those are my guesses. I think they're either having another kid.
Bro, she's 40.
Doesn't matter. I've seen older people have kids before.
Nah. Listen, man. Listen. You want her to become a kneecap? Once she is, oh no.
It's either another kid or he's hosting WrestleMania.
I think he's let's just say safe bet scenario. He's hosting WrestleMania
because he said this is the greatest thing since I hit that half-court shot in the All-Star game.
Even though it didn't count.
Even though it didn't count, that's what.
And I love how they're milking that, though. I love how they're milking that. They're going with it still.
Yeah.
Now, mind you,
that household name.
When he shot that, when he did that, did he hit the backboard? Was he a backboard?
No, it was all net. It was
all net. All net. Oh man,
it was all net. It was no rim. It didn't bounce off anything. It was all net.
She's 40. Wow, that's right. She looks amazing. Yes, I thought Raw was okay, and we had way worse shows from JMac 19. By the way, BT Sports. The WWE in the UK, which area Hawani worked for, by the way, in case you're wondering here. A lot of y'all, just saying. Okay. Hopefully they make you protect your Twitters. Okay. Will be rebranded as TNT Sports in July. Interesting. Call me TNT Mike Curry. Call me Mike
Curry.
Okay. Any relations?
No.
Steph?
No.
Okay.
My last name isn't Curry.
No, not you. You know, Mike
Oh.
Curry in relations to the Steph Curry.
Oh,
In the envelope is his Mania opponent,
it's either his Mania opponent or he's hosting Mania. It's one
and
of the
his,
two.
and his Mania opponent could end up being Well, that's the question, Mike. His Mania opponent, right?
Hmm.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Say no.
No, Randall Keith Orton.
No. I think everyone's expecting.
Oh, Jay White.
Nah.
No, that match would be terrible.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about Miz. Sorry, Big Mike. LOL.
Oh no. Oh
But
yeah, I forget his name is Mike too, right?
yes. So
Yeah, Mike Mazin.
yes. So we
Move on.
have Miz and Rollins. They go at it. Miz wins with the referee stoppage of the curb stomp. Yes. We also get a recap of Bobby Lashley, right? Versus Brock Lesnar and all that stuff. And by the way, Bobby. By the way, though, I wanted to show the photo here, right? You know.
Oh yeah, this was Did you tell him how it ended by referee stoppage?
Referee stoppage due to the curb stomp, right?
Yeah.
So
When
there's
was the
that.
last time that happened in a match? Win by KO.
I was saying Ring of Honor back in the day.
Yeah, I'm talking about WWE.
You have to go back to NXT, I would think, when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
So in 2015,
I would think so, yeah.
2014, 2015?
Yeah, some shit like that, yeah.
Take me back.
So we get a recap of Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar from the Chamber, which was dog shit. MVP is shown calling Brock Lesnar a coward. Omos is standing besides MVP, and MVP says Omos wants to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania and invites Lesnar to Monday Night Raw next week to answer the challenge.
I got one thing for that.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
You know what, man? You know what, man?
I mean, folks, where's the lie?
Yeah.
You know, the idea of Brock Lesnar and Omos, I see it happening. Because, hear me out. Remember we said, oh, Brock does not want to work with Bray Wyatt? Okay. Here's Omos.
When that match takes place,
I'm not gonna be here.
You know what, Mike? You know something, bro? You know what, man? Kind of cold-blooded and all, but
Well, then I am too.
anyway, I'm reading some comments here. So wait, BT Sports is a Warner Bro. Discovery property. Does that mean Ariel Helwani and Tony Khan are coworkers?
pretty much.
Yeah, no. I mean, Ariel has. I don't want to get into it right now. I'll wait for Friday. I want to wait till Friday because I feel like there's gonna be more juice coming out of this shit. So, yeah. If you show the match on paper to a casual, this is gonna pop eyes. Yes, not a fan of it, but I get it. Yes, Real Madrid scored again. Wait, is Benzema out of the game? No, he's not. He's still in the game. Good. He's still in the game. Wow, Real Madrid's winning. Holy shit. The idea of Brock Lesnar, right, facing someone bigger than him. And the idea of Brock Lesnar hitting Omos with that German suplex. The visual
And that F5.
and that F5 on the big man. That's what they want to see at WrestleMania.
I don't want to see that.
Neither do I, but that's what, is that or work with Bray Wyatt. And if you're Brock Lesnar, pick your poison. Listen, they could have had Commander Aziz out there.
Dude, you're going to work with Bray Wyatt one time. One time. And if you get hurt, it's not like you're going to show up week to week.
Now, my question is, does anyone know what's left on Brock's deal?
I don't know. Maybe we'll ask Caden Friday.
Caden, if you're in the chat, check what's left on Brock Lesnar's deal. Let me see here.
Is there a website where everybody's contract is visible?
Let me see here. It's an 18. Okay, so he signed an 18-month contract. So he signed an 18-month contract just before SummerSlam 2021. As the event was in August, he expected to be around to at least February of 2023.
So that's this month.
Yes.
So his contract, I'm pretty sure he's on like a appearance pay per appearance after this month.
I'm pretty sure he is too. I'm pretty sure he'll stick around till WrestleMania. I think at WrestleMania, that's when he gets squashed, probably.
So you think Brock is going to lose?
If he's not going to renew, he's going to stick around till WrestleMania. I see that happening. I see that.
I got a theory. What if this is a secret last hurrah for Brock Lesnar? We've never seen Brock Lesnar act like this on TV ever. Happy, smiling, cutting promos, shaking fans' hands.
Kissing babies, taking selfies and shit, yeah.
We've never seen him like this before. What if he retires?
I see that happening too. What if Brock goes into the Hall of Fame?
I don't think he's going into the Hall of Fame this year. I think
he deserves it.
But he deserves it. But I think he's probably going in 40 if he retires this year. If my theory is right, if my quote unquote theory is right, I think Batista's going in. That's the rumor this year. Can't have two beasts on one card.
He deserves, nonetheless. Brock deserves it.
He does deserve it.
So.
And if he goes in, if Brock goes in, his wife goes in same night.
Sable?
Yeah, she deserves that too.
Aren't they?
What she did in the Attitude Era?
Aren't they still like some bad blood though? I don't know.
You think?
I don't know. Could be wrong. Brock retiring makes me sad, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got to start thinking about that. I mean, we've never seen Brock act like this before.
That is very true. That is very true. That is true to the bone. So let's move on here. Let's move on. Okay, I feel like we stayed on this for a while now, but I don't know, man. Can we see Brock, hanging them up? We'll see. From there, we get Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed backstage. Alpha Academy were doing the whole thing with the mirror, and Bronson Reed snuck up from behind them, and they had the match. I guess this is somewhere in this match. Elias comes out and asks who wants to walk with Elias at WrestleMania. My bad, that didn't happen. That happened after though. But Gable can get Reed Gable can get Reed in the ankle lock. Reed eventually got out of it. Maximum Male Models come out to distract Otis. This distracts Chad Gable. Chad Gable eventually get hit with a tsunami, which earned Bronson a victory. Which I'm happy that he won it because you want to give him momentum coming out of Chamber.
Something, because how he got eliminated, that sequence of taking finisher after finisher after finisher after finisher, and he looked decent in the match itself. You need him to, like you said, get some momentum, sort of melt that iceberg that he is. I call him the walking iceberg for a reason.
The walking iceberg.
Yeah, he's the walking iceberg for a reason. You want to melt that. You want to put some sun on him and heat him up a little bit.
Well, I believe it. I believe it 100%. So there was that. They're still doing this whole thing with Otis being a model.
I think we need more backstage segments of them recruiting him, and I don't know how we get Otis to like. I don't know who turns on who in this situation because you got Chad being a little jealous, so maybe he would turn on Otis, and then Otis would join the Maximum Male Models, and then after that, it has to be like the. I hope they got something funny up their sleeve.
I hope so too, man. I hope so too. But we shall see. We shall see what they do. From there we get Elias. He comes out as who wants to walk with Elias at WrestleMania. Bobby Lashley comes out,
Not
beats up
me.
Elias. Afterward, afterward he said no one gets out of the Hurt Lock.
Yeah,
Byron Saxton interviews Edge backstage, and he says he wants to win gold and doesn't have much time left. There's been talks of him retiring. This is his final year, right?
yeah.
So I can see it happening. Mike, I can see it
If
becoming
we
a
get
thing.
Edge and Brock retiring the same year, you know how sad that'd be.
Man, man. I don't think I can hold it back, man. If that happens, man. Holy
I
shit.
was
Hey,
sad.
bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I was sad when Edge retired the first time.
You were there, weren't you?
No,
No, you weren't there. You weren't there.
Edge didn't retire in 07. He retired in 2011.
Yeah, there you go.
But I was very sad the first time because I was like, what the heck, you know? It was like a blind side because I didn't know as much as I know now.
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm happy he's back. I'm happy I got to see this guy when he was young, like rated R superstar. You know, I'm happy I got to see that.
Exactly. I'm happy right now. Kareem Benzema scored a goal. He's part of my parlay. Yes. Kareem
Do you
Benzema
got
scored.
everything else? Do you got everything else? You got
I
the
still need
corners.
I still need some corners to well, the other game I got all the corners. I need other corners in this game that I'm watching right now. It would be Gucci, bro. Then after that, so I need some cards. I need some cards, man. I need these guys to start being a little reckless, man, out in the pitch. Be a little reckless out there with the cards, man. Be a little reckless. That's all I'm asking for. A little bit of recklessness. Doesn't hurt to that. Doesn't hurt that much to ask for, right? But there's that. Are you guys gonna watch ROH on March 2nd? Why not make break?
I'm not gonna be here.
Say now. I mean, here's the thing. I listen. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm straight face. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be serious. Okay, I'm gonna be fucking serious. Okay, I'm gonna be dead ass serious.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I knew it.
Okay, you know what? For real. I'm gonna be serious, Big Mike. I'm gonna be serious here for a minute. Okay,
Yeah, you chuckle.
I'm gonna be serious. Okay, for reals. I said this when Tony Khan purchased Ring of Honor. It's not Ring of Honor to me. Ring of Honor died in 2020. To me, it died. That final show they did at Final Battle, was it a couple years ago? Was it a year ago or so? Right when before they went absent, right, for that minute. That's when it died. That was their last show in my eyes. Like what Tony is giving the people, right?
Mhm.
To me, that's not Ring of Honor.
What is it to you?
To me, it's his representation,
His interpretation.
his interpretation of this new Ring of Honor, and it's not for me. Ain't nobody watching that trash. Be very bluntly there, being very
Yeah,
blunt.
CPZ. That was very blunt of you, sir.
Respectably.
Yeah, it was respectful, but I take it. I'll take it.
Oh. Chad shoulder tackling and suplexing Reed, very impressive in a meaningless match. Sake in my head, yes.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean
put
it
it
was a
this way,
decent
dude.
match, but
I'd rather listen. I mean, I understand. I'm going to watch it. That's fine. I'll put it this way: as far as content goes for the channel, yes, it could benefit. You know what I mean? Can we benefit from doing a Ring of Honor review?
yeah,
Right?
but guess what?
Could
You're
guess
not gonna
what?
pay $10 to watch it.
We. There ain't no we.
Could the channel benefit from it? Absolutely. Same way, people may think, hey, the channel could benefit from having an Impact Wrestling show or MLW, huh? Ain't that right, Big Mike? I'm kidding.
But I think it's
We're pushing. We're pushing it now. Now we're pushing it.
it's too much. It's too much money for me. I'm not paying to watch Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
It's $10 too much.
I'll watch the pay-per-views.
Yeah, I'll watch the pay-per-views,
Listen,
but
I said
not
this
the weekly.
I said this a long time ago. For those of you that have followed me from like back in the day, right? We're talking back in the 2015 days, right? I said this. I think Chase said it also. If you really want to get the best joy out of Ring of Honor, A, go to the show, or B, watch the pay-per-views. That's how you get the best joy out of Ring of Honor. Old Ring of Honor, that is, right? I can't say the new Ring of Honor because, well, you know what I mean? So there's that. Um, so there's that. Okay. Everything about to hit here. Okay. Let's hope. I just need these cards to start getting in action. These cards, god damn it. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Read some comments here. Read some comments here. The taping starts on February 25th and 26th. Heck, I would like for you guys to cover AAA, but I know it's not gonna happen.
I don't even watch their pay-per-views, so no.
I only watch.
but no.
I love you too, Brody. I love you too, Brody. But I only watch certain like highlights. You know what I mean? Like something crazy happens. Like if Vikingo is doing something crazy, like a crazy spot, I'll watch. You know?
Yeah, and by the way, I've never seen a single AAA event. Never. So me reviewing a show, that's gonna take some time for me to warm up to.
Be like Mission Impossible right now. God dang, you know what I mean? So let's see here. Who's watching MLW? Actually, we watched this past Tuesday.
Off air. We watched it off air. It was a decent show. Main event killed it for me, but yeah.
So now Tony Khan gonna review 3 shows now. Lord have mercy. You are now listening to the T-Mail podcast. Yeah, those were the good old days. CP's right. You guys should cover NWA. That show is so bad, but I know the reviews will be classic.
I think me and Kate.
I mean, folks, where's the lie?
We should make Caden do it, and it just be insults all day.
Word, yo. Fucking hell, man. It's got garbage. Weird review, bud.
Just constant insults. 30 minutes of insults.
Yeah, I know.
All right, let's move on to the main event so we can get out of here.
Triple Mania is so wild, Big Mike. You okay?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Okay. I'll wait for you to come back. We get to the main event. I'll wait for you to come back. Do you not like the lucha style, Mike? Or is it the company you have no interest in, if you know what I mean? I'll let him answer when he comes back. I mean, you know what it is, bro. There's just so much wrestling going on. There's so much wrestling going on that don't got the time, if that makes any sense. But if you but again, listen, we live in a day and age where you never say never, right? Anything can happen. So we shall see, man. You just never know, man. Just never know, Caden. My bad, Caden. I mean Weston. You just never know. Anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. If you will. So there's that too. There's that. Um what is that? Wait a minute. Oh, the away team. I need the away team to score one more card and I'll hit that parlay and we'll be good. You should give Triple A chance. Never say never. Never say never. But the main event, I only watch WWE, AEW today, and MGF pretty much. That's fine. That's cool. Watch whatever makes you happy, man. Watch whatever makes you happy. That's what I always say. Watch what makes you happy at the end of the day. Okay? I just need another card, yo. I just need the so there's that. But we had the main event. We had Austin Theory defending the US title against Edge. Again, this was Edge's first title match and I want to say since WrestleMania, right? Or was it Money in the Bank? Whatever the hell it was, right? Edge had control of most of the match. Outsmarting the young United States champion, Edge countered Austin's rolling drop kick into a power bomb for 2. He got out of the A-Town down, hit an impaler DDT. Edge went for the spear, but Finn Balor came down and stopped him from winning. Austin Theory took advantage of the distraction and won the match after hitting the A-Town down. After the match, Finn Balor nailed Edge with multiple coup de grace. That's at the end of Monday Night Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts,
Just when
Big
you
Mike.
thought, just when you thought that the Judgment Day was done, guess again.
Oh, dude, tell me about it, man.
The way that this show was going, I had a small feeling that we were gonna get Edge winning the U.S. title.
Wow.
And thankfully that didn't happen. Because if it did, then I would have been sorely convinced that Vince is booking the show again. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna get the Brood Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor. I'm not in agreement with Caden. I don't think we get the Demon on television. I think he insinuates that the Demon is coming, and then we get a purple demon. We get a purple demon because the last time the demon was on Raw, we knew how that went down.
Yeah,
it was not good.
The rope snapped, and he never recovered from that.
No.
Oh yeah,
him and Bray Wyatt.
Forgot about that.
Oh, Ding Dong Hello. Do we gotta talk about that?
So, in case you guys have been missing at home, just in case, real quick. This was from the Bobby Lashley attacking Elias. This was from the Edge in the main event, right? And this was, of course, from Bronson Reed squashing up Chad Gable. We'll talk about it real quick. Ding dong, hello. Bailey came out covering the yams, right? her guests were Damage Control, praising her family and all that stuff. And then out came Becky Lynch and said that, it's time for her to win some tag team gold. And out comes she comes out with Lita. Now, they didn't say WrestleMania. They never said WrestleMania is going to happen.
Right.
Keep that in mind. Now, is it happening next week? Lita
Yes.
and
that tag team match, that tag team title match is happening next week.
Oof. Damn.
So what I think is going to happen, I think that they drop the title. It's either one or two things. They drop the titles and then they get a rematch at Mania, or Bayley helps them retain and then it's a beatdown at the end, 3-on-2, and then we get Trish. It would have been easier because A, they were in Canada.
Yes.
So it would have been a bigger pop.
Yes.
Or they was like, you know what? We can do this. You mind traveling down to Grand Rapids? It's just a hop, skip, and a jump, and then you can come back. You can come back Canada side, and then you can travel to LA.
Exactly. All you got to do. Right?
I don't know, maybe because I think Kaden said that she doesn't like traveling like that anymore. So it was like a big convenience that they were in Canada. They had really 2 times to do this in Canada, and they didn't pull the trigger. But we'll probably pick Kaden's brain on why it didn't happen.
Yeah. So there's that. They're Dev dropping the belt. It was just announced on Raw. I'll say this. What's it called? There were talks of them, I guess, Trish being there backstage, and they sent her home or whatever the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
Ronda and Shayna still need a match too, so I see them being involved. Yeah, you can do a triple threat tag team match if you want. I don't oppose to that either. So we'll see how that goes too.
Yeah.
But that was Monday Night Raw in a nutshell, man. Overall, again, the show wasn't it for everybody. It wasn't it for me either. But I thought the show
wasn't that good to me.
I watched AEW for a while, and I've just grown to hate how they book their wrestlers. I still watch YouTube clips, but otherwise, I only watch MJF matches. So there's that. But yeah, that was Monday Night Raw as a whole. As far as a grade goes, Mike, I'm gonna give the show a C-.
C-?
Yes.
I'm there with you. C-.
C- it is. There you go. C- it is. All right, guys, gonna wrap up the Raw review. All right, we'll be back tomorrow for Let's Talk NXT. What you mean no?
We gotta talk about that off air. Huh?
All right, we'll talk about it off air. We might not. We'll see. But there you go with that. I'll keep you guys posted. Let's put it that way. I'll keep you guys posted. All right, but you guys can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Big Mike, let them know where can they check you out, man.
You can check me out on Twitter at DetroitGamer313. Also, every single day here, at least almost every single day here on Around the Point Network.
There you go, guys. And thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, hit that bell notification. Be notified when we go live. In case you missed it, yesterday we went live with Steve's Kitchen. Today, the Raw Rundown. All right, guys, for myself, for Big Mike, for the gang, thank you all. This has been the Raw Rundown here on the Around the Point Network.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?